Subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to stay updated on all upcoming videos.
Yes, so yeah, there was this one thing, especially around COVID, which I get to hear from all parents. So when you mentioned about kids and how to enhance brain health for kids, so if you could, like, especially it's like summer vacation right now. So what kind of activities and stuff you can do with kids, and especially now because people, like both parents, are working from home, and then how do you engage your kids and what kind of stuff they could do so that you don't have a lot of screen time also, but a good balance between the two. So any tips there that you could
Yeah,
give us?
I totally see why that's a struggle, because I struggle with it too.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, when we talk about kids and brain health, because they're in that learning stage of their lives, they're always challenging themselves with new things anyway. And it's that active time of life. So I think one of the things we need to emphasize is that they also get enough sleep. Many children don't go to bed on time. They don't get the amount of hours they require for regenerating and resting, not just their brain, but their whole body, right?
Right.
I think it's highly underrated. Sleep is very underrated. And if we just knew, like there are studies that talk about if you have school start just 1 hour later, how much the grades improve, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So there's a bunch of things about sleep and kids that is related to brain health, but it's also related to heart health. For example, after you have the what do you call it? The summertime daylight savings.
Yeah. Yes.
When you have daylight savings,
That's another stressor I heard, like whenever the time changes.
yeah,
Yep.
you end up with more heart attacks. When you have that sleep deprivation, you have to make up for that Monday. You end up having more heart attacks and car accidents and things like that. So sleep is one of those things for kids especially. Other than that, sugar is one of the big things for children, because they go to these birthday parties and they're getting served pizza and cake. And I'm like, okay, once a year maybe, or like twice a year, that's okay. Okay, we can deal with that. But every weekend, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make it like everyday food.
Right. And they look at vegetables like, huh, what's that? You know, that cannot be, because the brain requires a steady state of glucose level in the blood to function well. So when you have sugar, you get off, sugar get off, sugar get off. You're pumping the brain in this way that doesn't optimize for brain function at all.
Right.
Do you have to be extreme about it and say no sugar for my child? Not necessarily. You can find there are lots of different treats that involve less refined sugars. And if you get involved in making them at home, you're actually doing your child a big favor for their future long-term health, right? The other thing, as you were talking about, staying away from passive entertainment and instant gratification, right? This is good for brain health because it affects their attention span. A lot of kids start with screens at such an early age, and they don't know what it is to be bored. And boredom is actually good for you.
It is important. Yeah. We want them to get bored. Okay. It's like, that's what I hear a lot. People are like, especially now when everybody's working from home, and then you have these back-to-back meetings, and then you don't have that much of time to look what your kid is doing, and okay, take a tablet and watch something on TV, and then just don't disturb me, that kind of a thing.
Right.
Yeah, like you said.
So if they have more time for free play, right now with other people is going to be hard, but in nature, that would be really good for them. To be bored in nature is actually a good thing, because they can explore, look at those little insects, you know, whatever it is. There's something beautiful about that boredom. It's not like zero stimulation. It's stimulation at a lower level, which opens their world, right?